Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. The new and improved Lynnette Caldwell. I only say that because we just double shot, and she has a new beautiful shot of her body. For those of you who are not on the Zoom, you're missing out because she really is RICH. We're talking rich. We're talking what?
Rich.
Rich and realizing.
Realizing I create my own happiness. That's what rich stands for.
Perfect. I love it. Welcome back today, sweetheart. New listeners out there from all over. Tell us about you and your companies.
Absolutely. My name is Lynnette Caldwell, and I am the owner of theMANEthang hair wellness treatments, all kinds of products for your hair. I'm also the owner of Nana's Pudding and Other Deliciousness, tempting tummy love for all the goodness. Yeah. And I am a mindset, biz, and wealth practitioner. I am so excited about my new project coming up. I'm working on doing a 3-day masterclass.
Wow, congratulations.
Masterclass. So I'm so happy. Well, let's talk about the main thing for a minute. The main thing is doing so well on Amazon. Like I came with the products because I wanted to show you again. You know, here's the shampoo. This is all natural, all organic shampoo that is good for your hair.
Aww.
The one product that I started with, I ran out of because I couldn't keep up. So I have the baby elixir. This is for children, babies, and people with sensitive scalps. So I have this here. I don't have the other elixir that is for adults, but here it is. But here is a 2-ounce bottle of the main thing that people love. When I went to Maryland last week, I mean, they were just grabbing it. So I don't have any more of those. And then I have the biotin boost. This is really, really good for your hair. Biotin is excellent for your hair.
Aww.
I have the comb. I try to remember everything today. And then I have your famous cap. I mean, I guess you're going to have to DM me your address because that's the only way you're going to get it.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is the reversible satin cap that's good for your hair. It retains moisture. It doesn't dry your hair out, and it doesn't break off while you're sleeping. So this is excellent for sleeping every single night.
Oh, for all sorts of hair types.
Yeah, all sorts of hair types. Everything is recommended for everyone. There's no difference in culture, no difference in hair types. Everything is suitable because it's all natural and all organic, and it's just a wonderful product. I must say so myself.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we are excited to have you here for today. Where did you want to start? Which aspect of your business is just expanding?
Yeah,
a lot to talk about.
So it's so funny. Before I got on with you, I got an email from someone in China who wants to help. She's offering free warehouse and production. You can store your products. We can ship your products out. Of course, I just saw that email, so I don't have an answer, yay or nay, about that. There's a lot of questions that I need to go into, but it's looking like I'm going to need a warehouse very soon. So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. I'm excited about the direction because, like I said, it's less than a year that the main thing has been on the market. So people are really starting to, experience it and like it. And the woman from Pakistan, her husband, she's like, my wife needs more products. We're trying to figure out how we can order again because they ordered through someone else who lives in the States. So I thought that was exciting to know as well.
Wow, wonderful. Well, by the way, this is amazing. Could you imagine? I mean, you're going to be too big for us one day, and you'll be like, Jill, who did I used to talk to? I don't remember you. I'm so big now.
Never that. Never too big. Always pulling people.
Where would the warehouse be? Just curious. Like,
I'm sorry,
where would the warehouse be? Would it be local or would it be?
No, this is someone from China who's asking me to we just came across your store. We like the products that you have, we were wondering if you had a warehouse and if you wanted us to store. They were offering different services that they had for me to, look into. So I haven't looked into it yet because I just read the email, but it would be in China, so I'm a little concerned about that initially. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congrats. Wow.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
at theMANEthang.com, I know your important products. Would you mind just highlighting them for us?
The products.
Yes, the main products that people like, the elixir. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, this is the baby elixir because I ran out of the main elixir, but this is the baby elixir for babies. It's for newborn babies because they have cradle cap, and then you want to nurture their hair, and their hair starts to fall out around 5 to 6 months, and then their real textured hair starts to come in. So this is good to massage in their scalp and just cultivate their hair follicles. So when their hair does come in naturally, it will this is good for it. And the shampoo is also good. This is good for babies and it's good for pets because it's all natural and the ingredients are very good for pets, babies, adults, children, men. My whole family uses this, so it's not like, oh, where's the shampoo? Everybody uses the same shampoo.
I love it.
And then the biotin boost. The biotin is good for all types of hair. Biotin is excellent. And I was thinking of creating more products, but I said, let me slow down because I have a couple of relatives who have beards. I mean like full beards.
Mm-hmm.
So they can use that, but it's something I want to do specifically for beards. So eventually I will have other products coming out. But for now, we're just really getting saturated with orders, which is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful, grateful, and appreciative of all the orders that are coming in. And Amazon is doing well. It's doing very well with the products and distributing it. And then I'm getting, more reviews. So, because that's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
And then and Nana's Pudding will soon be on Amazon. We've already done the designs for it. Now we have to create the content and then just actually put it on Amazon.
Awesome. Congratulations. Yes. Yes.
Order.
And how's Nana's Pudding going? What's happening with that company?
Well, I told you I had a big order that was out of state that I had to for a baby shower. That went very well. It was very good. They loved it. It fit right into the decorations of what the baby shower was about. So it was really nice. It was really nice, and then I haven't seen people in such a long time. So everything about that job was like, am I working or or am I celebrating? So I really had a good time celebrating. And then I told you about this chef. Chef is it's almost like Uber Eats.
Wow.
But it's another platform for what they have already is a lot of food-based options. So Nana's Pudding will soon be on that. We're just finalizing the criteria and then we're going to be on there. So that's almost like, I think I saw one or two desserts on there before, but it's somebody who offers a plate, a plate of food. So I don't see exclusive desserts. So Nana's Pudding will probably be the first exclusive dessert on that platform.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And I still have to try your pudding and I'm waiting for my samples. You got to have your people contact my people to send it. I know you're a busy woman.
I've done that. You are priority. So I've done the contacting and trying to reach it out. So I don't know. It's the people that's holding us back, I guess. I'm ready for you to try it. Absolutely ready for you to try it. And I'm ready to see you in person.
Great. Thank you. I can't wait. And do you want to discuss a little bit about your coaching sessions or what did you have in mind?
My coaching, well, like I said, I have a 6-month mentorship, but I'm doing a 3-day live masterclass where I'm talking about different things that's, stopping your money from coming in. So the first day we're going to talk about why your bank account is leaking. Second day, we're going to talk about why self-worth is profitable. And then we're going to talk about on the third day how to cultivate a money mindset. So I'm excited about this registration that we're putting together. So that's what I've been working on for the last night. And then this week, well, actually, I'm getting ready to leave today because I'm going on a business retreat. Now, these are the who's of who's in business. This is a lot of people who are millionaires and have successful businesses. Their businesses are multi-millionaires. So I'm going to be amongst those starting tomorrow through the weekend. So we have a retreat doing that. So I'm very excited about that as well. I was actually preparing for that. But the mentorship I'm excited about because it's about bringing people to the next level, you know, in their businesses, generating more business revenue, and knowing the things that you need to do from day to day about how you handle your mindset. So that's exciting for me.
Absolutely is.
Yeah, I'm even gonna because during the retreat we get to do we go in studio, we do an interview session in studio, and I'm going to talk about this podcast.
Perfect.
So you will be out there in the atmosphere.
Do you know when? I'm so excited.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the podcast. I'm going to talk about my businesses. I'm mostly going to talk about the mentorship business, but you know, other people need to know about Nana's putting in the main thing as well. So I'm excited about having this conversation because I don't know if you know Roland Martin. He used to be on CNN and other stations, but he has his own satellite station. And one of the women who's constantly on his platform is the one who's hosting this event. So we will be able to. I don't know if he's going to be there, but I know a lot of people who's interviewed on his platform will be there.
Oh, awesome. This is exciting stuff. Always, always, always something fresh and new.
It's always fresh, yeah, because you gotta. That's just life. You gotta continue to grow and reinvent yourself, but be gentle with yourself as you're growing, as you're doing things. And like I said, this woman, she's heavy in journalism. She's worked at the White House, but then she felt like I felt it's good to get out and do your own thing so you can create your own groups and do your, work at your own pace. So that's what she's done. And that's what a lot of people that has worked under her have done. I mean, they probably surpassed her. And I love the accountability aspect of this coaching and how I am helping other people forward in their businesses. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
helping people expand. For example, could you give us some examples of the people you're working with? Is it mostly women that you're helping?
Yeah, that's a good question because someone asked me the other day, is it only women? And I really feel that men should be a part of it because if we want counterparts, why aren't men a part of these growth business coaching experiences? So no, I work with men and women. It's not exclusive to just women. It's not a girls' club, sorry. Yeah, so it's working with men and women, and it's mostly coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs. Those are the people that I like to work with, and they're high performing coaches and entrepreneurs and consultants. It's
Yeah.
people, each level demands a certain degree of change in your life. So once you, like for instance, let's just put it in a money sense, like you're a thousandaire, right? You have a lot of money, you have thousands of dollars. And if
Yeah.
you want to get to the millionaire status, things have to change within you and you have to make that change. And then you go into billionaire status. And the same thing to go to billionaire status. Each change requires a different you. So that's what my coaching is all about, leveling up. You want to go to the next level at every chance. You want to scale your business. You want to get more clients, and you want to provide a more valuable service. So it's making sure that what people are offering are of value, because you only need 1 to 2 people. You don't need a million people to make $1 million.
Yeah.
If the quality is there, you can bring in the amount of money you want, but it's the service that you're providing that is ultimately the important aspect of coaching or doing anything in the business world. You know what's so funny? I told last time I spoke to you, I said I had reached out to a hairstylist, and because I wanted to get my hair done. And I said I paid for the service for the consultation over the phone so we can talk. And I told you that I never heard back from her. So later on that evening, I did hear back from her. So I was so happy, and I said, okay, so I have to go back and say something positive. I mean, I wasn't saying negative, I was just saying what it was. So I wanted to let you know that I did hear back from her, and she was apologetic, and then we felt that we were going to move forward with what I wanted. And because I was so busy that week, I couldn't really get to her shop to get, we explored different options for my hair. And that wasn't working. So I figured, okay, I'll get a wig. So this way she can bring it to me, she can mail it to me, or I can pick it up, or someone in my family can pick it up. That's what I thought. I paid for the wig, and I never heard back from her until the day before I was about to leave. And I'm saying, what happened? I was waiting for you to come to call me to let me know. She was like, oh, I started working with different clients, and I haven't, she didn't say whether she's done the wig or whatever the case may be. Meanwhile, I had already paid her. But my point in telling you this is how some people deal with clients, or the respect or lack thereof, how you deal with other people. So I felt like, how people say you get what you pay for? Well, this wig was, can you guess how much this wig cost?
My apologies.
No. Are you okay?
Muted. I was coughing. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
Okay?
I didn't hear the last thing you said. I went, I was trying to hide it. They always tell me, make sure you mute it when you cough. Well, producer, I'm like, I'll try.
Don't be ashamed. I want to know if you're okay first.
I'm fine. It was just a cough.
Okay, so I want to say, before I tell you what I paid,
yeah. Okay, I want to hear this.
How much the wig cost?
No.
You said no. How much do you know a wig to cost?
Well, okay, we're talking real hair.
Yeah.
Well, I know real hair because my mom was sick with cancer. I bought her first wig. It was $520.
Okay, so that's about how much I paid for the first wig I've ever purchased or whatever. So when I'm saying they say you get what you pay for, I paid $990 for this wig. and this is the response. I was getting no response or anything. Long story short, I never received the wig. I never heard back from her, and that was about a week and a half ago. So I didn't, I had to go to the bank and make sure I do what I need to do bank wise. But I'm just letting you know how people service people, and at that level, that was just ridiculous. That is not what that's not how you deal with customers. That's not how you deal with clients. That's not, that's not good for the things that we need to produce in this universe. We don't, that's not how we operate. So I was really, and I have not still heard back from her. I've since gotten my money back though.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, so I don't want to I don't want to have this type of stuff out. I don't want businesses to work like this. I understand you get more and more clients, but there's a certain time where you shut it down and you say, I'm working on something else, or I'm just very careful about how I deal with people.
Yeah.
And that's the energy that I like to talk to my clients about. Yeah, because when I was working on the baby shower, I was just inundated, and someone came through and wanted, pricing for cakes, and she wanted to send, and I let her know that I'm working on something, And as soon as I'm done, I will get back to you and give you the information that you need. Because it's a client that's coming all the time. So, I like to take care of people, and I like people to take care of me.
Of course, absolutely. That's what I
So,
would expect. That's a service we give, right? I think as people, like,
right,
but you
right.
can't expect that for everyone. But wow,
So
wow.
that refutes the claim you get what you pay for, because I didn't pay a dime or a penny or $500. I paid good money for this, and still the service is like this. And I felt she was so sweet. I didn't feel that she was vicious in it. I just think that she just continues to take on people no matter what. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. You said wow, but at
Wow.
any rate, my goal is to really transform the minds of a lot of businesses and business coaches, just so that we can work together in a more kinder,
Mm-hmm.
professional manner.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't think that's the problem of a lot of people. I think a lot of people are having problems running a business. They know how to do a thing, but I don't think everyone knows how to run a business, and that's fair. So that's why we have people like me to kind of help out and going step by step on what we need to do to
Mm,
become a better person and reach out to clients that are in our niche.
yep.
So
Which,
that's important. That's
oh,
very important to me. So how have you been with your babies?
good. Well, we're going to Legoland this weekend. I know we did a lot. I told
Oh,
you Hershey Park. We've done we did Sesame Place this year. We did
oh, you did
there.
Sesame Place.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we're going. You mentioned you may take your granddaughter there, right? So
right.
the boys actually the last day of camp was yesterday. So they went to camp 3 days a week. They of course they didn't like it, but they liked it. Um and yeah, so the booming weekend, I think we're just gonna spend doing a little Legoland. Might as well. I like keeping active and on the go. So
Well, I hope you post about that because Legoland was on our list. We did Sesame Place, we did Funplex, but we've never gone to
yeah, I
Legoland.
didn't like Sesame Place that much
Really?
compared to
Okay.
Hershey Park was awesome. But again, for
Yeah.
bigger kids, Hershey Park was, I think Sesame Place was a little too 5 and 7. So it was like kind of borderline age, I think, but it was a good. I'm glad I took them this year because next year I think they'd be too old. But we did Legoland in Florida in January. It was amazing. And now
Really?
the new one in New York. So,
Okay.
and not like I have this dashing, wonderful, like I make so much money lifestyle. I get a lot of free tickets because of my job, and I
Right.
promote on social media. So I get free tickets. I take I benefit from that with my family, and we also post about it. So yeah, I don't have all this money around traveling here or there just to do all this stuff, but because you know how expensive this stuff is.
You're
But
living a life, yes,
yeah, so
and I have to pay for it.
you think? But yeah, not soon, but soon you'll be, yeah, please, on social media, you're blowing up and you'll be far bigger than I am. Um, but so it's a great opportunity. So we're going to do that. And then back to school. I can't believe I did back to school shopping the other night at Staples. I did it early. There was no lines.
Oh, very good. Ava's back to school. She went back to school last August 15th or something. She's been back in school for I
Wait,
think
where does she live?
she lives in Harlem in New York.
Really? I swore like my niece is in North Carolina. They go back early. I didn't think New York City
Right,
schools
but
went
she
back.
goes to a charter school.
Oh,
So
got
one of
it.
the, I mean, there are a lot of charter schools. They're not on the same wavelength in terms of what they do and how they do things. But we felt that was very early. She got out in June and she's back
Yeah.
mid August. It's like really. So she was on vacation with me, and then she missed the first few days because they were half days, and they get their work in, so she had to catch up with her homework. But she made it. She's fine.
Good. Right. And back to the sad reality. Does that mean they get out earlier then? Or no? Charter school is just more school.
Well, we exactly because we were concerned, like, why did she get out in May, but she got out in
Oh,
June? So why we don't understand why that happened, and then she had to go back so early. At any rate, just stay in school and do what you got to do.
important lesson. Exactly, for sure.
Right, just do what you need to do, girl.
And you, just as a positive person and professional, any advice you want to give to everyone today?
Yeah, the first one, stay in school and do what you have to do. Education is for you, not for what you think is going to happen afterwards. You need to expound upon the education that you have and use it for your own purposes. That's one thing. Because remember when we used to say, go to school and then you get a good job. That doesn't necessarily happen. You have to make your own opportunities. Second thing is stay positive. Stay positive, and positive things will happen in your life. You don't have to worry about anything. If you change your mindset about the things that you want, it will manifest in your life. Absolutely, definitely.
Awesome. Great. Well, let's find out how we can reach out to you. Give us all the websites, please.
Okay, the website is theMANEthang.com. That's Maine, MANE, Thang, THANG.com. You can reach me on Instagram at theMANEthangs with an S on the end, and at Lynnette Caldwell, LYNNETTECALDWBLL. And I'm also on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram as Nana's Pudding _ on Instagram.
Perfect. Thank you so much. You have a great
Thank
day.
you.
Great
too.
catching up, and congrats on all the success. And for those of you out there who may want to benefit from her success, she can help guide you through it too. If you want to start a business, she knows how to do it for sure. Thank you again. Have a great day, and an even better weekend, which is close by.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.